Yeah.
Hey guys, Trious here, and this time we're going to be doing something a little bit different. What I decided to do was do a commentary of me playing Dirty Bomb, but not talking about the game per se, because I was going to let you guys just watch that and let you see in full action. And I'm not really looking to edit much in this one, because I thought, I did alright in the game, I actually thought. So I was like, I'll let you guys, be the judges of that. So what I decided to do was just talk to you, let you get a bit of insight into the mind of Trious. So what I decided to talk to you about today, guys, is why I chose to be a YouTuber, even though I don't particularly class myself as a YouTuber. One day I hope to be able to wholeheartedly say I am a YouTuber, but at the moment I don't feel like I am, because one, I don't have the following as some may have, as well as the community that others have, but I'm looking to one day get there. And this is just a video to go into a bit more depth as to why I want to be one. So if you haven't already, I suggest you read my about page on YouTube, because I go into I talk very briefly on there about why, but I'll go into more detail here anyway. So I'm 22 years old, as I've said before in my introduction video. You know what? Let me start from the beginning. I was 18 years of age when the thought first popped into my head about really and truly wanting to do a YouTube video. So what I decided to do was I set out the idea of what game should I play, because I knew I wanted to be a gaming YouTuber slash vlogging. I knew it from way back then, but I just didn't decide to do it. I tried uploading a few videos, but my computer just wasn't good enough, so I ended up recording videos, but not really and truly enjoying the videos that I was making, because one, my computer just wasn't good enough to really run half the games that I actually wanted to play, or I didn't have the games that I wanted to play. There was just loads of factors, really and truly. There was loads of factors that stopped me from doing it, but the main one that I'd have to say that stopped me from doing it was me. I myself didn't have the courage or the drive to make YouTube videos, put content out there. So then when I was around about, I think I was 18, 19, I uploaded the video, and I was like, I liked it, but it wasn't great. I had zero to no editing on there. It's mainly because I didn't know how to use editing software. As I uploaded it, pretty much the day after, I just didn't bother doing any more. That was my first real true attempt, I guess, at doing videos, and the second day into it, I stopped. I learned from that this wasn't the thing for me, but it never truly left my head. I was like, I want to do this, but I never wanted to do it properly, do it wholeheartedly, sit there and think of content to put out, think of games to put out. And I was like, I need to do this. I need to do it. I need to think about these things if I want to do it. So what I decided to do is I left it alone. Sorry, I hit my mic there. I left it alone for about, I was 19 until I was around about 21. When I was 21, I decided that I was going to try on YouTube, but I was living away doing a college course, and I decided that I was looking at the internet they had, and I was like, if I decide to do YouTube now, I could properly upload things much quicker than I could if I was at home. So what I decided was I was going to do it, but then after looking at the software that I had at the time and the accessibility, I didn't have the time to do it, as well as they had blocked loads of websites that I would need to go on for me to really and truly utilise everything. So what I decided to do, I'd hold off. So as the college course went on, I became 22, where I am now. I finished the course and I moved back home, and that is when I decided, I need to do this. If I'm going to do it, I need to do it now. There's no point putting it off, because the longer and longer I have, the less confidence I'm going to have to be able to do it. Just listening to this commentary, you should be able to hear that I'm stuttering on with my words, because it's still new to me. These are all still things that I am learning to do. So I decided, you know what, Trious, you're going to do this. You are going to make YouTube videos, even if it has to be just games that only you play. not the biggest titles. If you want to get to the bigger titles, you're just going to have to bide your time, you know, slowly but surely progress. So that's what I did. Well, that's what I'm doing, sorry. That's why I'm doing games that are, one, free to play, because it allows me to be able to keep up to date with the content as it comes out without having to pay, because at the moment I just currently don't have the money to be able to do that. And two, it allows me to figure out my style, attract my audience early on, and then build up to what I hope to be in the future, which is a gaming YouTuber that might potentially one day be able to go to conventions like Insomnia and be able to hold events on my own. You know, I want to become a face on the internet that people can look to and be like, I know that guy. I don't know about being mobbed in the street, mind you, but, you know, just, I want to be able to bring a smile, put a smile on people's faces because they've watched my videos, and that is what I'm aiming to do. At the moment, it might not be the case, but hopefully in the future, be it 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't mind, I don't care, as long as one day I'll be able to sit there and say, yeah, I have. Because that's all it's about. That's the goal that I am looking to achieve. I want to be able to look back on my YouTube experience and say to myself that I put my best effort in and I got my desired result. It isn't about the money. It really isn't, because I'm from a working class family. So money has never really been a thing that I've been accustomed to. The lifestyle that I've led up until this very point, I've had to work for it. So working up to that point, to the point where, yeah, money does become a thing, is a great thing. But at the moment, it isn't a necessity. I can survive on what I've got. So then moving on to other things that have brought me onto it. One of the main things that made me decide to do YouTube, well, like actually starting doing it now at the age of 22, was I was with one of my close friends, and we were watching YouTube videos at the time, and we were watching the likes of KSI, CSG, or Comedy Shorts Gamer. Who else were we watching? One of our favourite channels at the time, SourceFed, and was like, imagine being a YouTuber, like doing any and all, not just gaming, because SourceFed isn't known for gaming, they're known for, they're a news outlet. So we were talking like, imagine being a YouTuber, wouldn't that be awesome? And I was like, I've always wanted to do it. And he goes, why don't you? I was like, I was coming up with like loads of different excuses, like, it's hard, I don't have the time, and I think I was unemployed at that point, so I really did have the time. It was just silly things why I wasn't doing it. Things that I later came to understand that, you know, if I want to do this, I can do this. I know I can do this if I wanted to. So I stepped up and did it. But like I said, it was my one friend, me and him sitting there just one night talking about it, that made me think I wanted to do it. So then if you also go on my channel as well, you would see on the right hand side that I have a tab called Inspiration, which I've got YouTubers in there, like KSI, CSG again, A Online, the Fine Bros, and who else is on that list? Bazinga, Mini Minter, like loads of the Sidemen actually, because they're all British YouTubers, and that's who I look to when I try to figure out what kind of content that I want to put out. I'm not trying to steal ideas, you know, I'm using them as inspirations. I just want to get that out there now. That isn't what I'm aiming to do. I'm trying to just think of ideas and think of things that if it can work for them, if I've put my own spin on it, maybe it could work for me. If you guys call that like stealing, then I'll try my hardest to just think of it, my own like original Trious gaming like content. But at the end of the day, most videos on YouTube are like byproducts of something else. But they are all my inspirations. I sit there and watch those videos, at least, if not all of them, at least one of them or two of them a day. Like, especially lately, since I've really become like a proper fan of the Sidemen, I've been watching a load of their stuff, and it really and truly brings me to this like sense of accomplishment, sense of that I could do it too feeling whenever I watch them, because I thoroughly enjoy the content that they all put out, like to the point where it's I feel like a sense of happiness knowing that if they make me happy, watching their stuff makes me happy. So if that's what I get when I watch it, I imagine like what it'd be like when one day someone decides to watch some of my content, and then that's what I hope to achieve one day. I hope to achieve that feeling, to giving that someone that feeling of, I actually like watching your videos, Trious, like not only breaks up my day but makes my day that little bit more enjoyable. They're the things that I like aspire to get. Like I'm hoping to achieve by the end of this is I can wholeheartedly say that someone out there watched my video and enjoyed it to the point where they like message me on my Facebook or my Twitter, or even in the comment section down below. It's just knowing that I could make that impact on even just one person is just a feat that I feel like almost everyone should like achieve, like we should strive for. Like I've always said from a very young age that I would love to make an impact on the world, big or small, and I've found that YouTube is a place where I can potentially do that. I can potentially successfully, get that accomplishment, get that objective done of making that small change, that change to the world, just making someone's day a lot brighter. So they're the main reasons why I do YouTube. So because me and my friend were sitting there one day talking about it, and I decided to stop talking and do. 2, because of the YouTubers that I watch that are my inspirations, that I thoroughly enjoy watching and I would always recommend people to go watch. So like I said, guys, just check out my YouTube channel. On the right hand side you'll see my inspirations. Just knowing that I at least got you to them is just a happy experience to me. Just knowing that I've changed your viewing experience then. And thirdly, just hopefully one day being able to put a smile on someone's face, and being told about it, of course, so I know that I'm putting a smile on someone's face because of something I enjoy doing, because it's something that I've done for years, which is gaming, that is, and now I can show people what it is that I love doing, and hopefully they will enjoy watching. But that is really and truly about it, guys. Like this is going to be like I said, my first commentary that isn't just me talking about gameplay or what the game is. I'm just telling you exactly how it is and what it is that I do or want to do. As I've mentioned in my introduction video as well, introduction to my channel video, I will be doing my schedule later on in the year may be changing because I'm going to university, which will be an interesting thing altogether. Which I want to start doing vlogs, proper face cam vlogs, while I'm still here in Birmingham. But I believe that I'll be doing more of it when I'm in Manchester, purely because I'll just be in a much more interesting environment. I'll have more to do, like, you know, getting accustomed to my new surroundings and whatnot. But I just hope that you guys will be there to enjoy the journey with me, and also I hope you guys will give me the feedback necessary to make my channel better, to make my experience on YouTube just a better place in general, because that's what I want. I want to give you the best content so you guys can have the best time on my channel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let the rest of this clip play out, where sadly we do lose this game, but I make one more last ditch effort at trying to secure the drugs, I think it is, yeah, the drug sample, and it sadly doesn't go as well as I had planned, and I do rage a little bit in the left hand corner, as you might be able to see, but it was still a good game, I guess. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, because on my last video I did post I lost my top 3 challenge. So if you guys want to, you know, give me a disgusting challenge to do, I'll do it. But other than that, Peace, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, Trious here, and welcome back to the top 3 series. This is where I have to get myself in the top 3 of my team, or sometimes the room, depending on the number of people. So, the way this is set up